Hi there, welcome to Max Modded Skyrim. We are level 35 in the Dragonborn Museum. We just got back from Sacre Bleu with the helmet of Tiber Septim, which we now need to give to this proprietor, Auryen. I think basically and officially we're still in the middle of this Shattered Legacy LOTD quest. Let's catch him before he goes in there. Damn it! Hi, buddy.
What can I do for you?
You can make this next part fast and painless.
Ah, you're back. Were you successful? Are you serious? Then Akatosh must be aware of our pursuits.
So I'd mentioned in the last episode that I already recorded this episode, but I have to re-record it and replay it because the sound was really messed up. So I fixed the sound, but what that means is I already kind of know what I'm doing here, so it won't be quite as painful for any of us.
Blood of the mother must pertain to Alesia, Raymond, and Tiber Septim, so if those are the symbols in full he spoke of, then that means there would be 3 more symbols under the breath of the Father.
Of course, the painful part is listening to Auryen talk for 10 or 15 straight minutes.
Yet to fully obtain would imply that some of the items you brought along must be symbols of shore. Oh my, this is an Imperial Royal Advisor's seal with the crest of Zurin Arctus, the Underking. Zurin Arctus,
the Underking is the boss that I killed in the last episode in the dungeon of the Sacre Bleu dungeon.
There are disrupting stances on who exactly the Underking was. High King Wolfhearth was also considered to be the Underking in one of his lives, of which he had several.
Please go on faster.
In one of Wolfhearth's lives, he was allied with Tiber Septim and Zurin Arctus. They betrayed him, however, and his soul was trapped within the Mantella, to use as a power source for the Numidian. This trapping cost Arctus his life, however.
So I try to only cut him off at the end of sentences.
The Mantella as an unintended consequence.
Which way's faster?
As Dragonborn, and with the title of Ismir. And Arctus was bound by way of his soul, merging with Wolfhearth and sharing the title of Underking. So therefore, Zurin Arctus must be one of the 3 representing this breath of the Father.
Murray House.
The truth of divinity resides in the will of the worshipper. Divines are only such because they are believed to be, and that faith powers them. Much of what exists in the heavens is mantled or reflected here on Nirn.
Nerd.
So a shared title does very much mantle itself to a shared connection in some way. Well, I would surmise breath to mean the voice or the Thun, which means that the Father. Could it possibly be
Murray House.
Mora House?
Mary House.
Sorry. Let me step back.
No.
3 of these represent Akatosh, Alesia, Raymond, and Tiber Septim. Zurin Arctus, Wolfhearth, and, if I am correct, Mora House. His name means first breath of man. This bonds him closely to Wolfhearth, who, again, amongst many other titles, was called the Breath of Kine. Well, let's not forget, Shor is the Nordic version of
Let's
Lorkhan, and
not forget to speak faster.
is formed from Lorkhan's blood. And in the Covenant, Akatosh filled that vessel with his own blood. So really, the Amulet of Kings seems to be a reflection of both deities. Exactly. So it seems we need to obtain something pertaining to Wolfhearth and something from Mora House. The armor of Mora House is one that still persists to this day, in fact, and has surfaced a number of times over the years. It is also known as the Lord's Mail. And as it turns out, the armor was entrusted by the Empire.
So we'll go get the Lord's Mail first.
But news came down recently that it was stolen by a deserter. So you might inquire.
That seemed to be the easy part last time I did this, and then the secondary task was into a dungeon, which I found pretty challenging and died a lot.
But either way, we could certainly use it for our ends in the short term before.
So hopefully, as this replay through, and hopefully I think I have my sound fixed, I should do it a little bit better.
During his reign, the capital of Skyrim was Windhelm. From what I remember, there are various dedications to the High Kings of old around the city, which chronicle their deeds and record their deaths. I would explore there and see what clues you might uncover. Once you have the remaining relics, you should be ready to return to Sanctuary by way of the Alien Waystone and appeal to the Herald of Akadosh.
I mean, I've been doing the Shattered Legacy quest for long. So long, I feel like this is kind of the main quest of this mod.
If you need me for anything. Farewell.
Whew. Okay. I don't see what is optional about going to Castle Dour. Is that where you get the clue? I feel like I've purposefully been trying to avoid going into Castle Dour because I don't want to kickstart anything having to do with the Civil War yet. But looks like we're not going to be able to avoid it now. So as I've also been mentioning, I'm further along in Legacy of the Dragonborn than I've ever been before, so all of this has been new to me.
How do you do, Thane?
Which is why I wanted to mention that this particular quest for the Lord's Mail and the next one for whatever I'm doing, it won't be new for this playthrough because I did it last time and have to re-record it.
I hope you're
I mean play it.
I'm sorry, but the general is indisposed. What is your business here? By the divines, can nobody keep their mouths shut around here? Look, we have entirely too much on our plates right now with this damned war. It's been passed along to the Penitus Oculatus at Dragonbridge to investigate. If you want to help, you can ask about it there. But I'm sure they have it all well in hand.
I want to help. I want to use my helping hand. I haven't been at Dragonbridge yet. First time. It's actually relatively close to Solitude. A little bit closer is our mall where we got our armor. Maybe if you're a good girl after we get the Lord's Mail. I have something else I need to do in Dragonbridge that I've been holding off on. Just kind of a little side miscellaneous quest that I picked up, probably accidentally, that I've been waiting to complete before I got here. So now that we're getting here for a real reason, I'm going to tap that out too.
Mind the way.
Mind your own way.
And get the cold out.
Seems warm here compared to where we've been the last few episodes for this quest in Cyrodiil on the top of High Hrothgar. This is balmy.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
So I have the shipment.
Thank you. Here, this is for you. All right then.
All right.
This place is stifling. A gift real bad.
Pediclus Auricalis.
You are the harbinger of the companions. It is my honor to stand before you.
Yeah, it is.
Citizen?
Lord's Mail, blah, 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 blah. Steepfall Burrow. Oh my god, it's just starting by reading this? Sounds like that means it's going to take forever.
I'm fairly certain you wandered into the wrong building, friend.
Looks like I'm fairly certain I want to take things on your table without you seeing them. See how possible that's going to
You
be.
must be lost. The tavern is down the road a piece.
I want all of your cards. Can I get this one? Can I get that one? Ugh. Alright. So Steepfall Burrow isn't too far away either, but we have gotten a little bit closer to it, so we'll go there first and then run.
We are not alone.
Come, coward!
Oh shit. Listen to Lucian. Back up! Holy shit.
Time for you to die.
Time for me to pull my sword at least. Holy shit. Where are my followers? Right? was mostly that guy was a real dick. Oops. Okay. Thanks for showing back up, Lucian. You were really brave. Sad. Okay. Oh, okay.
That does it!
I'm helping. Is that it? Doing all the work. Alright. Yeah, there's just... Jesus, there's just bad things all over the place. It's crazy.
Hardly a challenge.
Oh my god, there's like... Are they gonna get into a fight or do they like each other? They apparently like each other. Well, that doesn't look like anything I want to get involved in. So I'm gonna go this way. Did I avoid them? Can't tell if they're coming aggro after me or not. Another trail of blood. That's always a good sign. Jesus. Whee! Is there anything else in here besides just a guy with nothing? Okay. It's kind of weird. But whatever. How do we get down to where we want to get down to? Because I know there's an up entrance and a higher entrance and a lower entrance. It's one of the things I'm trying to do differently this time is I want to go into the upper entrance of Steepfall Burrow. Although it seems to indicate that it's actually in that one. But, and I think it is, because when I played this before, like the Lord's Mail was right there, basically at the entrance. But as a result of that, I felt like I didn't get to do this dungeon playthrough, and that's no fun. Fun for everybody. Oh. I did take off all of the floaties to try to see if that helped with the frame rate, and it did. Although I really want one, so I'm going to put one back on. This one keeps my weapon charged all the time, which is pretty important, I think. But I'm not sure I get to have the fairy. The fairy was doing nefarious things to my frame rate, I'm afraid, so... Holy shit. Just swing.
On your knees. Did you hear something?
Yeah. It said cleared, and then this bastard came in. What the hell's up with that? Jesus. Now that sounds more cleared. I can't tell if that's a chest or not. Is it? It's just a rock. Now that's a chest. But there's the Lord's Mail. Okay. I mean, that kind of felt like it was on the front also. I mean, this isn't actually a very big cave either way, I guess. Because when I came in through the bottom way, I could look up and see this bridge, but I couldn't get up to it. The first time I played this, when I had to re-record it, the Lord's Mail was actually down there, so I guess it randomizes where it appears in this cave. I'm going to go down there. Okay, but don't worry, I'm going to put on my... What? Come on, go. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go return the shipment then. Does that sound better? Alright. Let's go do that. Do you want to go kill that guy first? Okay. That sounds acceptable to you?
Done.
That's the last of them.
Alright. I don't know what's going on with your garter belt. It looks like you need to tie that thing. Do you even...
Caves. Caves,
Yeah.
caves, caves. Love them.
They're kind of annoying. I don't know. Since he didn't want to go down the fun way. Phew. Alright, happy? What would make you unhappy? Okay. How about if we go to the Blue Palace instead and close off, close up that shipment loop? Oh, look, she's right there. That's convenient.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Mm-hmm.
You've done well. Thank you. Here, this is for you. Good talking to you.
Look, I can manage your outfit. It's another quest I've given myself. If I help folk around towns, I can change them into something more interesting. Although I don't think I have anything. Yeah, you'd be willing to do that? Okay. It's your funeral outfit.
Good to see you.
She didn't even say thank you.
I hope you're finding the city in proper order, Thane.
I do, huh? Alright. Let's go do that, but we'll save everyone else from watching that. And then we'll pick it up next time with that Windhelm clue and go to the dungeon, which I found challenging and large, which is why I'm not going to try to cram it into the same episode as this one. So for that, we will do it next episode. See you next time. Bye-bye.